Hello, hello. Welcome back to Lizzie Bites Games. Today we are chewing on some Starfield. I have a couple different characters going at the moment, but we are going to go back to my low level. I don't think it's this one. Yes, I was just about to start the Trackers Alliance. I had done the Mantis. This is a sort of soldier of fortune character. So he is not afraid to pick a fight with folks, but he's not going to join the Freestar Rangers. That's for sure. Although we may do that silly bank vault thing that they hit you with when you first go into Aquila. I've played enough of the game to know what is likely to pop up in any given space. Let's do you. We're going into a confined space, then the shotgun is not the best option.
Freight is about 2 hours out. You'll have a tech free?
That's not a problem. And you're screening for the new reactor? It's still under manufacturing warranty.
Yes. Can I get an invoice?
What you need one of those for?
Corporate policy.
Is it okay if I just write it on a notepad?
As long as it's written and signed, it could be on a loaf of bread.
A little side conversations. I'm just gonna make sure that I have. So let's see. I did some changes there. We're gonna need two. Let's get rid of some of the junky bits down the bottom. I was rearranging some of my habs, and that put everything into actually this character is not going to be interested in doing crafting, so I may just go ahead and sell most of the resources too. Oh, I kind of like the planter. Oh well, it's a Nova Galactic. We'll keep the plushies, keep the vacuum tape. Alright, let's get rid of the resources. Not the Astra or the... that we can't get more of. Until we start doing research. In which case I may just go buy some resources. In the meantime, they are sucking up precious space. And my cargo hold. Keep the X-Tac. You keep the alcohol. Keep the meal packs, because they crack me up. Keep the ramen. Keep the ship parts. I like the Tupperware meals. And the Udon mini bites. Get rid of the mines. Okay, I like that one better. We're the sort of people who've got a, what are you wiggling like you need to use the bathroom for, honey? Um, this is cool, and I haven't found any others, but there's no weapon. There's no ammo for it. That's the other problem with the one shotgun that I like too, is you end up having to buy a lot of ammo.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear. If you think you might be able to help out, you could talk to the Marshal. Truth is, last I heard, things weren't going so good.
Alright, they really like you to do this first thing.
Word of Elios.
You planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you, not one of your rangers, and not these city guards neither.
The hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now.
Sounds like you could use some help.
But I don't know you. Now please, stand back. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate.
They must have made some demands by now.
They won't talk to me.
Why am I talking
Say
like
they
that?
don't trust the badge.
Ridiculous.
They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
Sounds about right.
All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me. Hey, you in the bank.
Alright, I do not have a skill point to put into persuasion,
Negotiator, so don't shoot.
which I could have earlier, but
The Shaw gang's making fools of us all.
that's the where's the I want the experience from the persuasion check if I can win it.
Negotiator, huh? You think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender? You're dead wrong.
What's your name?
It's Jed. Jed Bullock. Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
I give you my word.
I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
I promise. I'm just here to make sure no one gets hurt.
Well, I guess you have a point.
Let's see. I'm not on anyone's side here. I'm gonna start running out of options.
I see what you mean.
Don't you just want to get out?
We're staying as long as it takes.
Oops.
Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on.
I think if you've upped your persuasion by that point, that gets easier.
We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we we start shooting people. Got it?
That sounds like a really bad plan.
Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They could give us one of them. This whole damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean?
Surrender now, things will be a lot easier.
Damn it. I didn't think of it that way.
You let them go.
Maybe you're right.
There's no way to win this,
We'll have
though.
to rot in jail for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, this is the last one. Well, I guess
A lot worse.
if I keep winning,
If the hostages died, it'll
Nope.
be the Marshal's fault for not taking us seriously. Nah,
oh
too
well.
late to back out now.
I should have had my little
You go tell the
Hippolyta or
Marshal to
whatever.
Get that ship ready so we can all walk away from this thing without anybody getting hurt.
Oh well.
You've got my girlfriend in there. If she gets hurt, heads are gonna roll.
Yeah, you look real tough.
Scared. I can tell. I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position. Yeah, you're right. You gave those boys a chance, but now they have to lie in the bed they made. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards in sight at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming. You'd be willing to do that? You've got guts, that's for damn sure. I can't deny that you're right, though. They might not see that coming. Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages, and once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
Alright, let's... must have been the other character. Let's try... you. Oh, why the sound went wonky.
Little excitement on our hands.
How do you get back there? Aquila always confuses me for some reason.
What the heck was that? Come on! Somebody cover me!
Yeah, this is what happens when I try to be subtle. Get back there. Get. There we go. There's ways to sneak around and stuff up here, but let's face it. Standing on top of the file cabinets is not gonna work. Alright, whale and flail time it is. Hi. Get back here. Get. But doors. Oh, excuse me. I'm beating you up. Anyone else?
Thank you so... Now I have two heroes, Solomon Coe and you.
Okay, you can go now.
We owe you everything.
I hope the Marshal gives you a big reward.
So do I. Loot the corpses, as one does. I mean, I was quick, but not too loud. You're just gonna stand there? Sure, okay.
Nice work. I heard the fight. The hostages, are they safe? That's good to hear. Those people aren't just citizens of the Freestar Collective, they're like family. As for the Shaw gang, we'll grieve for them too. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material.
Nope.
If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
So. Let's see. You. I need to work on you. I need to work on you. I'm okay with. The boost pack is fun, but not an integral part of what's going on here. The wellness and weightlifting I kind of like doing together. Sprint for 1,000 meters at 75% or more of your maximum load capacity. So the next time I get overloaded, I can just run around in circles and do them both. Alright. Let's go back. No, it always wants to reset as if we're going to do deputized. And we are going to do this.
Marco! Are you alright? They didn't hurt you, did they?
It's okay.
Well done. Well done indeed.
I'm just saying, my family was on the first ship.
Kind of weird reaching out to them instead of the other way around, isn't it? Pretty convinced. Roach? I know, I trust you, but the record streak. I'm only one away. Again. Roach. Know what happened the last time I was paired up? I don't want it. Roach. This new one to... What?
Our new potential recruit. He's
standing right here. Yeah, I said I know. I'm aware of his presence, have been since he walked in the door. I said what I said. I stand by it. And rookie, don't you dare let me down.
Let us
got a
talk.
lot to prove around here.
Leave no quarter. Show no mercy. You're prompt. Good trait for a tracker. Anyhow, we can talk about punctuality or we can get down to business. I am agent number 1, or no one, if you prefer. It seems you've decided to entertain our offer. Good.
Consider me intrigued.
Understandable. Becoming a full-fledged tracker is a daunting prospect. Perhaps then you would consider a trial run of sorts, to see if this is something you wish to pursue. Do you have any questions before we proceed?
How is this different from going after bounties?
Mission boards are merely a tool we use to expand our reach to freelancers who either do not have the capabilities or the desire to work with the Trackers Alliance in a more official capacity. To put it simply, those bounties are trifles compared to what official trackers deal with. They're lower risk, lower reward. Why not you? I know of your accomplishments. Your bravery on Vectera, fighting off the Crimson Fleet, made the news. In Aquila City, you brought merciless justice upon hostage takers. And
5 minutes ago.
the Mantis. Do not be alarmed. That is a secret I respect and will take to the grave. I could say more, but trust that you would not be here if I did not believe you worthy. Excellent.
Sure, why not?
Before we accept you as an official tracker, you'll need to demonstrate competency in the field. To that end, I would like you to first accept the available bounty on the wanted display on the nearby wall. Then report back to me.
Like how they make sure that you understand how the doors and stairs work. Alright, this one is picked, so... Starjacker? No.
Well, if it isn't the rookie. Pretty sure Agent No One wants to talk to you.
There are always more bounties to collect. A nod to the stars that align our paths. After the Narian War, there were issues with extrajudicial vigilantism involving bounty hunting. The Trackers Alliance was formally established and sanctioned by the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies as a way to combat this growing problem. The governments of the settled systems hire us for our specialized skills and allow us to operate largely unhindered in exchange for holding us accountable. This mutual trust is rarely breached. Until you return.
Okay, so... right. There's buttons. Okay, so it said we had to do the Starjacker.
For when there's fugitives on the loose.
Hey, Agent Number One?
Yes, Tank?
When am I gonna get another assignment? I'm itching to get back out there and track down some bounties.
It is like I told you. Now that you are on the
Starjacker. There we go.
When the Ashta dragged
you must do these things one to one. If you want to hunt a bounty, check the wanted display. If you want a partner, you must ask them. Or you can take a mission from the bounty board downstairs if you wish.
Ah, right. Sorry about that. I'm still getting used to everything here. Thanks for the clarification. I'll see if there's anything I feel qualified to do.
Good. You have your mission. Once you are a tracker, you may not get a briefing like this for your missions. You'll be expected to handle them by yourself. The Trackers Alliance facilitates bounty hunting. We don't hold hands. For all intents and purposes, you are an independent entity affiliated with the Trackers Alliance. You may utilize our resources, including our database if need be, but you cannot expect someone to be with you every step of the way. That is not how we operate. Excellent. I knew you could. The target for this mission is admittedly one of our toughest. Not because of how dangerous he is, but because of how often he has evaded us in the past. His name is Hannibal Eutropio. He's wanted for 94 counts of spaceship grand theft. We have reason to believe he runs a chop shop somewhere out in the fringes, but we do not know where. Luckily, we have intel that one of his associates, Adrastos Dakota, is currently here in Aquila City. For your first mission, you were assigned a partner, Roach. He will have more information. Speak with him. Roach has been instructed that if he wants to continue in our service, he will comply. He will get over it. He always does. I trust that his demeanor will ease once he gets to know you. Roach is one of our best trackers. You would do well to learn from his techniques. I wish you the best of luck. Leave no quarter. Show no mercy.
Alright, discuss the plan with Roach. Let's just take a little bit of a look-see around, just see who's here.
Yo,
Mysterious tracker.
What's up, Tank?
You've been doing this a while, huh? The whole tracker thing, I mean.
You could say that.
And Roach hasn't been doing it nearly as long, right? But he keeps going on about almost beating some crazy record streak or something. But like, how's that possible when you've been doing this for way longer than he has? Why don't you have the record?
Well, even if I did care about such things, which I don't, I simply take my time. While Roach is out there chasing down easier targets to pad his record, I took the bounties that required me to do months of investigative work.
Ah, got it. So like, is he not as good as you then? 'Cause that's kind of what it sounds like.
Tank, you may need to slow down and listen. That isn't what I said. Roach is very good at what he does. He just takes a different approach.
Okay, but between you and me, it still sounds like you're the better tracker.
Alright, Roach.
For when there's fugitives on the loose.
I don't know.
Hey, so, about earlier, when you first arrived.
I'm not going to ruin your streak.
Right. You're not. Because when we're working together, you're going to follow my instructions so you can learn from a real professional.
What's this record you're so concerned about?
The record for consecutive successful bounty missions is held by a tracker who went by the call sign Volk. 372 consecutive bounties brought in. That's 372 with no escapes, no mistakes. Came close to beating his record, but, well, didn't. I was a legend around here, but don't bring him up. It's a bit of a sore spot for a lot of trackers. You ever work with someone who was really good at their job, but they just seemed to rub everyone the wrong way? The boss won't do anything about it because they're afraid of losing that person. It was like that with Volk and the previous Agent No One. Except Volk was just needlessly cruel to his quarries. And everyone. Even his allies. I mean, like, torturing children to draw out their parents kind of cruel. He was a bad dude. He killed the previous No One. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And neither should you. Good. Glad we had this talk.
Okay.
Now let's get down to business. This Adrastos guy is our ticket to finding Hannibal. We find him, bring him in, and get the information out of him. Any questions? If I had, he'd already be dead or behind bars. I know he's slipped away from all the other trackers who've gone after him, but my plan will let us finally get the drop on this slippery chasm bass. Great. Adrastos was last sighted in town, so we're going to go out there and you'll use your scanner to find him. Once we do, we'll convince him to chat with us. By force, if need be. If you don't have any more questions, let's hit the road. Easy. I assume you've used your scanner to find resources? Well, it's like that. Except you'll be scanning people for active bounties. I'll even make it easy for you this time and let you know when I see him. But when you're on your own, no one will be there to hold your hand. Normally, you'd either kill your target or disable and arrest him. At that point, You'd put a tracking beacon on him, and someone would be called in to take him away. But we're bringing this guy with us for this mission.
Alright,
Get
that'll do.
yourself killed out there.
Alright, so this sounds like the sort of thing where I want to take off my weapon. Why am I carrying you around? Oh, that was from the bank robbers. And I might also want to have... I put away all of my persuaded stuff. Oh well.
The Alliance is strong, getting stronger by the day.
So, we want to take out our scanner and point it at the people now.
Rastos is likely wandering the streets around here somewhere. Open up your scanner and look for anyone with a bounty. We may need to check other areas in the city. It's bound to be.
You're standing in the oldest and best part of the central system.
What happens if I scan Roach? Nothing. Find Adrastos on the city streets. So, go around in a circle. We hit up some of the shop.
My brother-in-law just got back from 2 weeks in Paradise. One more vacation photo? I'm gonna clean his clock.
Huh? Say, I can just pull out my thing and follow the footprints, but I've got my thing out already and there are no footprints, so they're really making us work for it. One of those situations, though, where it would take a minute. I always get lost down here. I guess that's another reason they make you do this.
Emily
I
knows.
want you looking around. Door.
You really going through with it?
I get tired of being bothered around. I want to be my own boss.
But list, that's like walking a tightrope without a safety.
Oh, that's that little brat.
But I'm not sure if the profit margin is justified.
Killer City information. Okay. Kiosk. Oh, they're fun when you go in and out that door. Get out of the way. At least we gotta head to the northern part of town. That's the back of the gun shop. Goes up on the wall. Probably also should not have done this at nighttime because I can't really see where I'm going. That's on me. That's the bar off to the side. upside down without jumping? The bar? No, that's some farmstead on the other side. That's where we just were. Whatever. Okay, let's cut back. Yeah, that's outdoorsy. There's some stairs somewhere? Somewhere. Ups, downs. Dude, when do you leave? How do you get out of here? There we go.
We cleaned it right up.
I think I headed in the wrong way.
But I did walk away with a pile of credits. And I mean, you got 2 eyes, right?
You've got 2 eyes, right? House of the Enlightened. I didn't know that was there. Must be scanning the citizens? No. This is the swankier part of town. There's the mayor.
It's the hero of the day.
That's the back of the Rangers. That's the guy you see about real estate.
Problem?
Yeah, I can find the doozer I'm looking for. This is the back of the city. Maybe he's in the bar.
So lot 37.
The building there needs work, but it could make for a very
Oh, right, I forgot there's fall damage in this one.
Read Jim's inventory.
You need a magnifying glass for it.
It looks like we're down 2 crates of aluminum.
No, the guard took that to reinforce the railings of the wall. I have a note from Bailey.
2 crates aluminum. Signed Bailey. Not one for paperwork, is he?
You're lucky you got that much.
Well, as much as I can tell, it seems important.
Nobody's allowed outside the city walls after nightfall. It's for their own safety.
Nah, I go outside the city all the time. Was it one time? I was running through here and they're all like, be scared of the Asha, they stay inside the city walls.
That's what Mr. Payne...
And then there's like an Asha in Main Street. It took them hours. Well, not hours. It took them a really long time to kill it.
Coming in nice. Still have some potatoes to harvest.
Looks like it's gonna be a good year. Maybe you should expand.
Alright, let's see if we can find our way back to the gate. You look like someone I walked past before. It's probably quest related. Excuse me?
It's been a while since we had a chance to catch up.
Some more credits in my pocket would be nice, though.
Oh, God, now I'm imagining poor Grandpa on a frozen iceberg fishing for a dinner that will eat him.
Just saying, it's an option.
Back there.
Really? It won't be for a while.
Alright, that's the Terebrew. That's the Gall Bank. That's someone you can hire for your ship. There's the mission boards. Hey, you want to be helpful, Roach? I mean, Roach. The sun is coming up here.
Hi, how you doing?
At this rate, I'm going to forget who I'm looking for.
We'll take it from here.
Probably somewhere online. Oh, these two.
We all want to protect people from the Ashton. We're on the same side here.
Yeah, yeah.
This ain't the way things are done. That's the end of it.
Anyone who starts off a sentence with due respect is about to say something disrespectful. I thought you go sell some books. Who are you?
So you want to come here?
You're the teacher. You're the princess. Oh, right. This is. I need to go talk to that. No, I don't because I. All right. Let's go inside here and talk to this lady. And sell her some stuff. There's another lady. Maybe that'll reset wherever this guy is supposed to be.
I have artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself.
Oh, that's nice.
Hi. Please feel free to have a look around. It's the reason I started this place. There are some things I would kill to have. I mean, wait, not literally. But I would pay a lot for. And those documents would be priceless to have here. Well, all of them were owned by our city's founder, Solomon Coe. He's more than that, really. He's one of the greatest heroes of the settled systems. These documents would be, like I said, priceless to the museum and to our guests. Their absence pains me. Jacob Coe and I have talked at length, and his great-grandfather was a troubled man.
He drank.
Sold off various historic documents to cover debts. They could be anywhere. If you find any of that trove of documents, I will pay dearly for it. Thank you. Think of the future generations that could benefit from seeing.
I found something for your museum.
Dear Lord, it's real. It still exists. And you can see their signatures. This is really the birth of the Free Star Collective. The core philosophy of limited government and inalienable rights. All here. Thank you. If you find anything else, please come back.
So
The museum is always open to you.
that is actually a book that you get from Constellation. You can find it inside you're a citizen. You can find it inside Sam's quarters in Constellation. Ooh. Red, you're red. Citizen. Excuse me.
Nice job.
No. No. Confront citizen.
Oh, hey. Can I help you? Me? No. This must be a mistake.
No, it's not.
Huh. Money does fix a lot of problems, doesn't it? I don't care what your stupid bounty says. I didn't do it. That sounds downright civilized. I give up. This doesn't need to escalate. How long will it take for them to pick me up and take me to jail or wherever?
I couldn't begin to tell you, but you're not the idiot I'm looking for. Where's the Lion's agent? But now I know what I'm looking for, so I don't need to actually scan each human. I just need to look for the red ones. Where was I, though? Because I need to go back there. Oh, yeah, Roach dude. Here we go. Yeah, that's where I came out of. Where's the bookstore? You're the bookstore. I can sell you some books.
Could I get a digital copy of the things I buy here?
No.
What? Why not?
I sell books. Physical books.
Space is a premium on my ship. If I could download it to my slate, I could have a whole library.
There are places you can go for that, ma'am. Just not my shop. Good day.
Wait, can't we...
We're done here. So many books to read and so little time.
Ma'am.
Feel free to read. This is a haven for all that love letters.
Any books you're looking for?
I'm a bit of an aficionado of old Earth novels. Well, truth be told, it's more of an obsession. Reading their stories is a revelation. I'll pay handsomely for any books you find like that. Except Charles Dickens. Definitely not Charles Dickens. Who doesn't? Omega the Last Days. Huh. I can't say I've heard of it, but this looks fascinating. I hope this suffices. I know what I'm reading tonight.
She pays a lot for these.
W.E.B. Du Bois, the civil rights activist? He wrote a science fiction novel. I simply must have this. This is real, right? Thank you. Let me see. I'm afraid there's nothing you have that interests me.
Alright. Like to see what's for sale. What we're looking for here is... Well, first of all, this gives me a chance to review things she's already seen. See, I figured Shadows in the Attic and Red Rover were not. Ancient Civilization of Egypt. That gets you a quest. The Orchid Market. It's interesting she's not interested in Frankenstein. Nope. Or the Origins of Species. I mean, those are pretty swank. Maybe I'll just hold on to them. There we go. Visit the Cairo landmark. Okay. I'm not doing deputized. Where's my bounty hunting? Here we go.
Why are people so damn touchy about digital books?
Well, because it's important to have physical media in the world. Obviously, we need to privilege things that are tactile and can be touched. Alright, I'm gonna need to maybe find a building to duck back into because I think that's what generated our little friend. Also, I think I'm down in the slums. So let's go.
I recommend Laredo's firearm back.
Over there. Tourist?
I give him 3 minutes.
Let's find the main drag again. That's the rock. He's unlikely to be in here. This is where all the rangers hang out.
Mostly. Still feels a little weird though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that
We are not, however, talking to any of them. Oop. Alright. Reduce my thug. Some of the quest lines you have to wait a certain number of hours before they appear. Let's go hit up the firearms.
I heard Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice.
Anybody in here? Nope.
I'm pleased you chose to visit us today. Here's what I have in stock right now.
Bunch of rifles. Ooh. That does look like a nice gun. I'm saving up for some specific elements, so. But I could look at her ammo. I wish they would tell you how much ammo I have. I'm pretty sure I have a... What are you? What are you wearing? My pacifier. My pacifier wants CLL shell. Which she does not carry.
So we had to clean up the graffiti on the range again. Why don't we...
Yo, Roach. I need tips.
It's the Hope. He's our only lead at the moment.
We're not doing so good.
Question is, do I trust him? That's a different story. Easy. I assume you've used... I'll even make it easy for you this time and let you know when I see him. But when you're on your own, no one will be... Normally, you'd either kill your target, but we're bringing
We
this
heard
guy.
you already. You've been less than helpful. Let's go sit and wait somewhere. I don't remember it taking this long last time. I think it's just RNG. weapon store up here. Is it you? Yeah.
If you're looking for a weapon, I've got you covered. You turn out to be a troublemaker, though, and I'll report you real quick. Got it? I don't do payment plans or lines of credit, and I don't sell to shady individuals. If you can handle that, your money's welcome here. More than a few, yeah. Unless you're up in the core, life around here ain't easy. Folks can find their way into all kinds of trouble. I've had no end of desperate souls come through that door in search of a way out. I know it ain't technically my fault when someone buys one of my guns and starts shooting up the town, but I still don't feel great about it. Hopefully you ain't one of those kind.
Let's take a look at what you've got.
Start shooting up the town with something I sold you, I'll be more than a little displeased.
Boosted non-violent. Oh, they're starting to get into boosted Nova Light. Then an energy particle beam pistol. Elegance. That is quite nice. The Zapper. Long barrel compensated large magazine, high-powered binary trigger. Not... Oh, the binary trigger lets you hit things twice. What's your ammo looking like? Ah, this is what we need for our pacifiers. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Okay. Roach is just being remarkably unhelpful here. I don't see anybody else.
Shaw gang's going too far.
Got anything interesting?
We'll just circle around the back of the building and then find somewhere to wait. I have to go through the building.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic.
Never ever go outside the city walls after sundown. Ashta are more aggressive at night.
Wait 6 hours. Name. And Rayto. Andresos is notoriously hard to find. He typically hides in plain sight by appearing in red via your scanner. Key locations include behind the rock bar, near the eastern exit wall, or in front of the Trade Authority. Alright. The Trade Authority is around here. Oh, hey, look. They've put up signage. Are you the Trade Authority? You are the Trade Authority.
Aquila City is bustling. Do you have business with the Trade Authority? Happy to.
Oh, I need to sell some of these weapons anyways. Ooh. You look fun. Yeah, see, I only have the rounds I just bought. I was not impressed with you. You can go. Well, I've never been particularly impressed with you. Ammo. We'll start building that up. A new one? Oh yeah, these are the Iron Man suits. I think they came with whatchamacallit, Terran Armada. Okay. I'm really just killing time. There we go. Alright, it said the Eastern Gate. What would rely on that's between you and your boss. In order to find the Eastern Gate, we would need to know which way was north. Wait, that's the outside of the rock.
How you liking that laser gun?
Yeah, no one asked you. Behind the bar at the rock.
Just let me drink, please.
There's a whole kitchen back here. Nice. I love the infrastructure they put in these games. You adore, you're a door.
Oh, come on, Alex. That's just how she is. And besides, you knew that going in.
Need something?
Welcome to the Rock, I
And she's gonna
guess.
think she's passionate about. You're probably looking for some slates.
No, not really. The Eastern Gate. To find the Eastern Gate, we're going to have to know which end is up. Star map. Surface map. tell which end is north. You talk to a mirror wolf. I am going to guess. I guess the eastern gate is this one off to the back end behind the bookstore. The alternative is that it's this one over here. This is where my favorite comedy duo hangs out. Alright, that is the side that has the bookstore on it. So I want to come over here and hug the walls. Of course, they put a minis in the streets behind where the bar would be. And there was a very conveniently located door over there. Right, are you the eastern gate?
Should we warn them about the Ashta? We got a big old sign. Danger. If they open up the gate and go out there, it's on
Sarah
their own
Philbin and her
head.
brother-in-law Henry were going at
But
it.
if they're far
Again.
afield, they
I
got
had to
no
tell them to
idea
keep
what
the
they're
racket
in
down.
for. You want to warn them? You know I don't like talking to strangers. Then you chose a hell of a profession. I'd recommend staying inside. Outside.
Well, maybe you should keep the doors closed then. I mean, I'm just saying. Run as a trade authority.
What?
Don't be rude. Trade authority's over here. One in front of it. The other gate is over here.
Needs better security.
Wait. Aha, there you are. Hey. Dude, with
Hey,
that is an
can I help you?
unfortunate hair color.
Hannibal. Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, but you see, I have the auto persuade option.
I mean, that would
we're
violate
gonna
the
cheat.
terms of the bounty on my head, but you do seem crazy enough to do it. You know, he would be pretty pissed if he knew I squealed. Who knows what he'd do to me? I might take you up on that offer. Okay, fine. I'll tell you what you want to know. What exactly do you want to know? Something about Hannibal, right?
You need to tell us where he is. Then, as long as the intel's good, we can consider letting you off easy. Got it?
And if you're extra good, we'll give you a gold star.
You know, I wasn't sure I liked you, but I'm coming around. Truth is, Hannibal could be anywhere. I don't know how to tell you where he is.
I don't believe you. You better start spilling more.
But I know where to find his chop shop.
Let me guess, 42 bullshit lane.
Look, I'm not dumb enough to lie to trackers. I know what's at stake. It's an old abandoned star yard in the Andromos system. Andromos 4A to be exact. Surrounded by a field of giant space rocks. Can't miss it. Actually, you can. That's kind of the point.
Great. You're coming with us, then. You run, you die. You cause a commotion, you die. You so much as sneeze without asking.
I die. I think I get it. Well, what are we waiting for? To the chop shop.
Right. Hey, rookie, a word?
Talk to Roach.
So normally, you'd register Drastos with the system and leave him bound for someone to come pick him up. But We need him to tag along with us. Now, if we show up in my ship, we'll lose the element of surprise. I'd rather keep our cards close to our chest. Gives Hannibal less chance to escape.
I see your gears turning. I'm sensing a plan.
Nah, too many unknowns. What if he's got a crew waiting for him? What if he's got a way to jettison us into space? I don't like it. No, I've got something else in mind.
Of course you do.
The last guy I took in wound up dead and unknowingly donated his ship. It's a nice ride. Parts are valuable. We'll use that. Drastos here is going to help us on the comms as we approach.
Oh, I am?
Or he'll find himself in deep space without a suit. He's going to play it as if he jacked a ship and brought it to be chopped up. And he's going to do it without giving it away that we're on board because he knows what'll happen if he does.
As I was saying, I'm going to do just that.
I like the plan where we just blast the shop and collect Hannibal from the wreckage.
Negative. First, we want Hannibal alive. Second, do you know how hard it is to ID bodies in space? Third, most ships don't have that kind of firepower. The ship's parked at the spaceport. You'll be the one in the pilot's seat, so I can keep an eye on our good buddy Adrastos. Let's wrap this one up nice and quick.
Okay, so board the decoy ship. I think I played through part of this once, and if I recall correctly, you ended up in 0G. Well, which makes it hard to just kind of run up and hit people. So you end up using the modified Equinox, the laser guns, because the others push you back too much. But we are playing the kind of guy who might already know that. So where did our friendly little redhead go? Here we go. You got any?
Sure, Laredo. You seem all right. Here's my selection.
I'm looking for a laser pistol. Well, a boosted Novolite would work. You better pay off, though. Plain old Novolite. Reforged Combat, Cutlass, Side Star, the Zapper. The Zapper is ballistic, though. The Novolite. Boosted Novolite is 8,000. It says physical, though. That says physical. We don't want a physical gun. We need an energy weapon, but she doesn't have one. So no, she does not have an energy weapon. Do I have one on here? Nope, I got rid of all of them. Oh well, Equinox it is. We're going, oop, Roach, seriously, you're always underfoot. So that should count there. I am not at 75% of my capacity though. Oh well. Alright. Sprinting while overloaded will do this, but I'll bet you we're gonna pick up a lot of guns here. And we can just run around in circles with them. Oh, that's the spice ship. You don't get to keep it. The exertion one works really good at the beginning of the game as well if you're going to be running around New Atlantis or really anywhere in the game where you are running around doing fetch quests and dialogue quests because you gotta build up a head of steam anyways. Alright, fine. We'll climb the ladder like a normal person. Get me a ship that's all on one layer. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, these ships are fun because you can loot them for all sorts of stuff. Superfood paste set. Those are new. I suspect I'm going to need them. Alright, maybe not you. Some of this stuff only looks like food. Kind of heavy. Ooh. What do you restore? You restore 20 health. I'll do the coffee box. Sell them for a lot too. I like this. Running while encumbered will increase your health. You have no idea. All right, so I am going to do a bit of a cheat. Anywhere. I'll put all that stuff onto the ship. You go. Keep a couple of you. You can go. You go, you can go, you can go. Keep you. I have, yeah, no, I already went through that. Some Astra. I guess not. Notes. You go. While I'm at it. Okay. Change it back. Also going to change this to very easy because I was getting pasted. Alright. Ooh, I forgot to check the cargo. Maybe there'll be a laser gun. once up here, you can go to the quest or you can just find the marker. Not sure why our grav drive is that high. Or why it did that.
The shop should be right around here. You should expect them to hail you. When they do, keep your yap shut and let me do the talking, or else they'll know something's up.
And there won't be any funny business, no tip-offs, nothing that seems like coded messaging. Because Drastos knows what happens to an unprotected body in space.
Yeah, I've heard. All right, shall we?
That's far enough. Hailing frequencies are open.
Hey, it's me, Adrastos. Am I coming in?
Loud and clear, Mr. Dakota.
Perfect. Look, I just lifted this sweet ride from some poor sap in Aquila. I need to bring it into the shop. You got room?
She's a beaut, all right. We'll get those numbers filed off, and then we'll decide if we want to keep her as is or strip her for parts. Bay 1 is almost free. You're clear to dock with it. See you on the inside.
See, look at that. Smooth and easy as Chunk's pie.
See? Make sure you're suited up and ready for anything, rookie. Easy part's over. Expect resistance once we get inside. Something tells me they're not going to take kindly to us.
Probably not. Hey, what about me?
What about you? You're staying right here on board. We're locking the door behind us so no one can get in or out. You know, just in case you were hoping for your friends to help you. Me and my partner will go in and grab it.
Oh wait, this is my stuff. Huh. Containers at max capacity. Okay.
Sounds like you got it all figured out.
That's my stuff.
But that doesn't exactly work in my favor. I don't know. Don't have too much fun without me? Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
My stuff? You're stealing my coffee. I guess when you sit down in it, it makes it your home ship. Huh. Alright. Ooh, I didn't loot this container? Nothing there. Alright. Chop shop. Board. Yeah, 0G.
Remember, they shoot at us, that's on them. They chose their fate. It's open season on assholes. It's my preference to take enemies. More valuable that way. But if it comes down to Hey! Luda! You're not supposed to be here!
What does happen if I take a swing at somebody in GRG? Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
We're under attack! Don't let them into the loading bay! We're going into lockdown!
Where'd you go?
They'll pay for that!
Try looting somebody while they're in 0G. Excuse me. working on it. Where are you?
You should be the one dying.
Well, probably. What? Requires computer. These look like you could activate them. Out. Reload before going out into the open door. Okay, there's 3 more on the other side. It's a really cool environment. Where's our little friends? Another of these. They're both dead. Maybe someone up there.
This would be a lot easier if you just... Take this!
Hey, no, you take this. That is the kind of door Is this where we came in? Or nearby? See about going down? This looks all closed off. And there's no more down from here. So there was another switch over here. I'll bet you that drops you down to the next level. Or not. That takes you up to the next level. All right. Okay. This is where we started. We want to go that way. Another way.
Fire! Fire! Is that all you got? Damn! That was...
Sorry. Did I hit you? Ooh, you had a blue one. You're still alive.
You're really gonna make me sweat for this, huh?
Where'd our little friend go? You have money. Alright, let's take a look here. That is pointing up. I don't see any options for up. Through here. Alright, this is new. Oh, hi. This is where we came in. Soundtrack is very concerned. There's a door. Requires key. Only the command tower key can open. No direct path, yeah, because I'm stuck. Alright. Always look up in video games.
That's dumb luck. This thing still looks
Yeah, it is.
and if we can get on board, we can fire it and punch a hole through to the other side. Since the loading bay door is sealed shut, it might be our only chance. If I recall the layout of the station from the outside, it should give us access to the docking bay. And there's only a slight chance it'll jettison us into space. I'm willing to take the risk.
Fire a way to fire the missile pod. Okay, so follow the wire back to whichever ship it happens to be attached to, which is this one. You look like a docking bay. No. Where are you coming from? Oh, hey.
You're not taking me out!
Actually, we probably are. Ooh, you had yellow. Titanium modified legendary rifle. You know, all sorts of stuff. Okay, we are looking for the docking bay on this ship.
Locked up tight. I didn't see any keys in the control room when we passed through, but maybe they logged where it is in that computer we saw there.
Alright. G is not our friend. Crying out loud. Thank you. We will take the stairs.
Found to get in.
What key card?
Thought I saw another way in from below. Get down there. Be worth checking out anyway.
Alright. Control room computer. Inventory logs. Thresher. There we go. Find the Sunsail ship key and then in the living quarters door. Anson discovered a problem with the missile pod. That's that. Okay. Move the pod. He's locking up the ship so no one can accidentally fire the missile, keeping the key in a safe place, which means his locker. Marco managed to get the stains out of the upholstery, but wasn't happy about it. Fire was very eager to get it back, paid extra for a rush job, very discreet. Said they wanted a ship to rival the Razor Leaf, whatever that is. I gave them the work, so they seemed pleased. Secure your shit. We don't want a repeat of the Randy incident from last time. If I float into another one of your used tissues, the whole lot of you are going out the airlock. Further notice the gravity is staying off. We just got 2 ships that needs to be chopped and dropped ASAP. Priya, we have found ourselves in possession of a recently abandoned star yard. What luck. I announced the closures of facility due to unforeseen circumstances. That's interesting. Welcome and farewell? Trackers have set up shop in Aquila. I'd avoid going there yourselves. Keep the snacks in the living quarters. I don't know who was eating chunks in Hagare, but Shanty found loose bits of cheesesteak sticking to the inside of an open compartment of the dolphin we had. It could have started a short in the weapons system. Gonna go grab a couple places to get things. That's kind of cool. Tugboats out of commission since last borked the engines. Might have been spotted by Sistef when we jacked that weird custom cargo ship. This thing's too huge to fit in the hangar. Offload it as quickly as possible. I already found us a buyer. Some shopkeeper in Sidonia spent her life savings to take it off our hands. She seemed really happy about it and didn't ask any questions. Someone's going to come looking for that ship sooner or later. I'm glad it's not us who has to worry about it. Oh, that's... I know what that is. Station lockdown override. Disable station lockdown. Open the living quarters. Alright, so find the sun's... So, we've done that bit. Now... I hope we can get back here after we've turned on the gravity. There's all sorts of fun stuff. I'm not running, I'm floating. Alright, up, up, up. There we go. Down. There we go. Crew quarters. Med kit, loaders. Alright, inside one of the lockers. We want to find the lockers. Oh, hey.
Pick it up!
Where'd you go? Do you have anything? You have med pack. Alright, let's get rid of some... Yeah, I got a spacesuit I don't need. Space roamer helmet. Nope. Not good enough. Weapons. Value. Chippy, chippy, chippy. Calibrated. No. I already have one of you that's not doing me much good. You do look nice. Extended magazine, space adapt. Magazine maglock. That's another one of those. I don't have any ammo for it though. Well, that's not encumbered anymore. You can be someplace else. Oh no, look at him.
It's time!
Where? How much are you? Okay. Pointed down. It's a really cool, except for the whole gotta work in 0G.
Hey, right where it said it'd be. Well, you know what to do. Time to crack that sucker open and fire that missile.
Alright. Let's go up. Oh no, wait, you're the person I was just looking at. Now. This is where we came in. This is where not investing in some of these softer skills comes in handy. I want my boom pop. Because there's one that makes it easier to move in 0G. Alright, we're gonna just get back to what we were doing. Maybe pointing. Point like you mean it. Okay, let's get us into the back end.
Let's bust in.
Roach, this is hard enough as it is. That was not me. That was her. She blew herself up. I don't want that on my karmic record. Ship's log. Grab trap critical. Finding a settlement. Our journey begins. It's taken years, but we finally managed to scrape just enough together to get this ship. Neon is no place to start a family. Inventory. Debug menu. Weapons. Here we go. Warranty has been invalidated. Executes test statement. They are not very good at the difference between active and non-active item. I think it's the lighter gray one. Is that what I wanted?
Ah, hell yeah! That sounded like it might have done the trick. Hey. Fresh. We're good.
Was that a possibility? Seriously, I want some gravity up in here. Back where we were. How do I get over there? Getting caught on the railings. You're closed off. Are we going all the way up again? I think we're going all the way up again. Oh yeah, follow the red cord up. There we go. That's effectively creepy.
It's going down. Oh, that's I'm bleeding. Everyone run!
Anybody else? There's someone else over there.
Really gonna make me sweat for this, huh?
Well, you could just come out and I could do that.
Don't shoot! I give up!
Talk.
Whoa, hold up! You got the wrong guy! I'm not Hannibal, I swear! I just work for him!
I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that.
Okay. It's like this, see? Hannibal rarely goes out. But when he does, he goes under an assumed identity and leaves me in charge. Sometimes it's Adrastos, sometimes it's Chase, Jackie, Scotty, whatever. He's got 100 of them. It's one of the reasons he never gets caught. I'm just Deke. Deke Hansen.
Motherfuck. I don't want to believe him, but it makes sense.
I have a feeling you're getting to the good part.
I ain't sure there's any parts about this you'd consider good. Whole reason he does this is in case someone comes looking for him. He's gotta have at least a couple dozen other contingency plans even I don't know about.
Luckily, Adrastos, Hannibal, whoever the hell he is still on our ship. He didn't think that part through. What do you want to do with this guy? Your call, rookie. For what it's worth, I don't remember ever seeing a bounty for a Deke Hansen.
Take him back to our ship. We'll let the authorities sort this out. I don't want to kill him. It's his lucky day. Let him go. No sense wasting time. Now I'm just confused. You stay here with him. I'll go make sure Hannibal's still secure.
Sounds good. I can handle Deke if he gives me any trouble.
Hello, trackers.
Yeah.
By now you've probably found my associate Deke and learned that he is not in fact me, and that I am not who I said I was. Darn it, I know, right? Anyway, if you look out the window, you can see I'm taking your beautiful ship. Thanks, by the way. But don't worry.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad.
Not that bad a guy. You'll find a container nearby with a key to an old junker that should hold up long enough to get you home. I've left you some other goodies too, just so there's no hard feelings. It should unlock now. As for me, I think I'm out of the stolen ship business after this, so I won't trouble you anymore. So long, and thanks for playing.
Yeah. Oh.
Almost makes it hard to hate him. Almost. Well, we gotta get back to HQ. Let's see what he's left us and hope he's not luring us into a death trap.
Alright, we have gotten... Oop. The Arcmite Plasma Cutter, some Astra. Well, that's very nice. I have found Astra. This currency can be found around the galaxy. We will give Astras to a tracker agent named Stash in order to exchange for rare equipment. Extreme Reentry Temperature Balanced Boost Pack. Dang. It's like a samurai Boba Fett. Junker Watchdog Key, Magnetic Shipbreaker's Cutter. That's kind of cool. Where all my stuff ended up? Well. Claim the Junker Watchdog. You never do get to turn the gravity back on. Do you have anything else to say? I killed all your friends, you know.
Can I come with you?
No. Hell no. F no. No. Fix up one of your ships and take that. Sure, you can come along. Why didn't you take the Junker when you had the chance?
I couldn't. I didn't have the key. And apparently Hannibal decided to give it to you instead of me, which I'm still struggling to understand.
Sure, you can come along.
Thank you.
No, nuh-uh, not happening. You're a mechanic. You've got ships. Figure it out. We're leaving. End of discussion.
Aw. I liked him.
Guess you didn't kill me. I suppose I should be thankful.
You know, you're just kind of rude, Roach. I don't think I like you very much. I do wish I could turn the gravity back on.
I don't want to hear it.
God damn, he wasn't kidding. This thing looks like it can barely fly. Still, that Hannibal's something else. Could have marooned us and left us to starve.
I'm just saying I have plenty of cargo space on my ship. There's not even anything in here to loot. No use looting my own stuff. like the way they use your own screenshots for the loading screens sometimes. Alright. Running while encumbered. Yes, well, fortunately, I'm trying to run while encumbered. On 87, so 10 more runs. 10 more runs in a circle, fully loaded. You're kind of creepy.
Avoid the stretch, especially Aggies.
Sorry. Spaceport's always a zoo.
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time.
Aquila City's always hopping.
They're just standing there, looking at the ship. I want my ship back. Where's my ship gone? Better have my ship in stasis somewhere.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. Okay, no problem.
We are going to use this ship. Thank you.
He's the original.
Ah, no way.
And what do you fly? A Deimos? They basically stole all their...
Make this my home ship. How do I do that? How do I make this my home ship? I probably have to go finish this first. There'll be some dialogue. I'll do a Google search while we're doing that. No, wrong stairs. Keep blacking out. Is that counting up? No. I'm gonna have to go from 0 to 100. Dude, I want my spaceship back.
I assume your return means you have successfully completed your mission. But where is Hannibal?
I'll let you say it, rookie.
Hannibal proved too slippery. The bastard escaped. I'm ready to go find him. He was right with us. What can you do? I'm gonna butter Roach up a little.
Understood. In your evaluation, Roach, was it a flaw in the plan or the execution?
Neither. It was a failure of intel. We could only act on the information we had, and since the intel was bad, everything else went sideways. I'll fill you in later, but I suspect that was also somehow Hannibal's doing.
More importantly, Roach, how do you evaluate your partner's performance?
Even if we didn't catch our target, Rookie here did a good job. I stood back and advised. Rookie did most of the work. They'd make a good tracker.
I trust your endorsement, Roach. With that, your assessment is complete. Roach believes you did well. Welcome to the Trackers Alliance. Other bounties on the display will now be available to you, as will the downstairs lounge. There, you will find the Elite Bounty Board, with tougher missions, as well as other amenities and resources. Lastly, you will choose a call sign. This is how other trackers will know you within the Alliance. It will obfuscate your identity and keep you safe.
Bear, Blitzkrieg, Mantis, Night Stalker, or Nova, or Raven, Shadow, Tempest, Terror, Wraith. I'll go with Raven.
It is affirmed. Henceforth, you shall be known among trackers as Raven.
Hey, Raven, I brought in another couple bounties.
Fitness, weightlifting, stealth. Which was the one? Gymnastics. That was the one that move faster in 0G, take 20% less fall chance, become more stable when firing in 0G, and increase jump height. That's gonna be worth getting into, the gymnastics one. The stealth one. Ballistics. We're still working on shotguns. Dueling we seem to be okay on. Boost pack training, we already talked about that. I still need to do the piloting items. Alright, let's do ballistics, because that's a nice general item that makes upgrading some of the others easier. And let's turn off that. We're not doing the Terran Armada, we're not doing what remains. These are things that can be done within the space. Oh, Ground Pounder, that's a good one. And that would get me a bunch of stuff for that. I do want to go back to Neon though. These are all New Atlantis based. Alright, we're gonna do Ground Pounder eventually, but I want to do Neon first.
My time is yours, should you need it.
Inevitable.
I'm pleased you chose to join us. Call me Inevitable. Yes. I chose this call sign to remind me how important it is to take my time. My work may take longer than others, but I never make mistakes. And I always find my quarry. No one has escaped me in over 40 years. You're welcome.
Alrighty then.
All I did was extend the invitation. You decided to follow through and brought yourself. I didn't choose to recruit you, but I did the research and tracked you down. Surprisingly, it was not easy.
It wasn't easy to find me. How so?
Well, from what I can tell, despite your notable accomplishments around the settled systems, you don't stick around anywhere for too long. And following you can be a challenge as well, since it seems to be by whim where you go next.
Accurate.
For you, yes. A good tracker should be as a shadow. Elusive, unnoticed, yet ever-present. For me, let's just say it exposes a vulnerability in my armor. Perhaps my skills are not, what they once were. Yes, patience is your #1 virtue. That is something I did not understand fully when I was younger and less experienced. As a novice tracker, I was impetuous. One of my early quarries took advantage of this. He would wait for me to act rashly and falter, which gave him the upper hand he needed to escape. The cycle would repeat. He evaded me for years. It wasn't until I understood the value of patience that I caught up with him and finally claimed the bounty on his head. It's how I earned my call sign. It may take time, but I always get my mark.
I like her.
Very well.
There's a downstairs. Alright. That's the exit. Thank you for marking it. That is a bunch of jail cells. Nice. The founding trackers. The founding members, Elias Zax, an ex-mercenary who fought on both sides of the war, birthed in Mondu. Frequent spacer attacks plagued her homestead, which she famously defended. Ong Cha Noe, a former assassin for hire working with the now defunct Automika Corporation. Until her employer stiffed her and had to be disposed of. Dimitri Vega was a big game hunter and the heir to billions of credits. Badger. Little is known about Badger. They showed up one day, never showed their face, and reportedly spoke few words. Alright, that's kind of cool. Where is that downstairs? Here we go.
I've danced this dance with death for long. If you know it like I do.
Mm-hmm. You know, a hairbrush, you know? Warden.
Feel free to tell old Two-Shot what's on your mind.
What can I do you for, young gun?
Bloodhound. They might be fun to talk to.
How's your gear holding up? How about
Stash.
that? We got a new tracker in the building. Name's Stash, and I'm more than just a pretty face. You ever need my help, you can step right over here to my little corner and we can talk shop. Whether it's for business or pleasure, it's up to you.
Name Stash because you've got a stash of equipment. Kind of on the nose, isn't it? No, obviously it has to do with the mustache. Come on.
I can't guarantee you're gonna like what I give you, but I can guarantee it'll work like a charm.
Alright. Pay 1 Astra, give me a good piece of equipment. I'd like this a little better. Give me one of the best items you've got. Oh, so he's a bit random.
Catch you around.
And we have... only 1 Astra. A bunch of junk. He does not buy things off us, though. Alright. Ooh. Oh, yeah, okay. What does your mission board look like? Wanted criminal, Crimson Phantom. In an industrial complex or around Olympus. That's kind of cool. Alright, we've got some other stuff we can clean out, and I wanted to go to Neon without getting distracted. So I'm gonna call it here. And go ahead and take a bit of a break and then come back in a minute. Thanks for watching. Bye.